At Edison Job Corps, I'm the deputy director. So it's kind of like being a vice principal for over 300 to 400 young people ages 16 and 24. My job is really to make sure that these students leave here better than when they walked in the door. Our students reside with us here on campus. It's over 26 acres. We provide them with everything at no cost. They get their academic training as well as their vocational training, where they really learn how to be a part of the workforce after they leave the Job Corps program. And we're very happy about that.
I was born in Kazakhstan, so I came to the United States when I was 11, and I live in Atlanta right now. And after Job Corps, I want to accomplish my goals, which are to be a successful plumber, and hopefully that will come in handy in Atlanta area.
Well, I'm in office administration, and the certifications we get there are Microsoft certifications, along with soft skills. I'm hoping my certifications will help me lead the way to owning my own gaming company in the future.
It's interesting in terms of my journey to Edison Job Corps. I was already working in a corporate job and had read about these doctors in Essence magazine, and their story spoke to me. You know, they're from North New Jersey just like me. They've had some obstacles just like me, and I reached out to them to do some volunteer work, just a little. And the volunteerism kind of spiraled into a full-time job, which I've now had for 18 years. I was very happy working for the Three Doctors Foundation and received a call from someone here at Edison Job Corps who wanted to know if the doctors would come and visit. And it just so happens that the doctors were looking for a place to host one of our events, and ultimately we had the event here. And a couple of weeks later I got home, happened to be looking in the paper, and I saw that they were hiring. And I happened to have had a conversation with the doctors maybe about a month ago and said, I'm looking for something to do on the side. I called and they remembered me and they were excited. I was excited. I showed up, and next thing I know, they offered me a job. So I was doing both, and here I am. Our children cannot aspire to be what they cannot see is the mantra of the Three Doctors Foundation, because it's really based upon what the doctors felt that they were lacking. They recognized that it was very difficult for them to dream and to set goals without having a lot of exposure to a lot of different role models and having a lot of resources. So they felt that it was important that in order to help young people dream and have goals, that they set that example and help young people to understand that even if you have what looks like the greatest obstacle in your life, it's still possible to move beyond that and be a success. The foundation offers a number of programs, especially for youth. We do an annual positive peer pressure challenge where we challenge young people to do something great in their communities for themselves or for others, and then tell us about it, and they're rewarded. We also do a Mentor Day program every year in September, where young people get a chance to meet people in different professions that maybe they aspire to, but maybe they've never met someone in that profession. So we're really trying to do more with regards to youth outreach as well as helping their families be healthier. The Middlesex Chamber has been wonderful in terms of networking opportunities and providing resources to both Edison Job Corps as well as the Three Doctors Foundation. Every quarter, the Job Corps hosts a quarterly luncheon, as you know, and the Chamber has been responsible for a lot of the people who come there to learn more about Job Corps and how to support our students. Also with the Three Doctors Foundation, having individuals and businesses learn more about that nonprofit and what the doctors represent, it's brought a lot of resources to the foundation that we would not have had. So we owe a tremendous thanks to the Chamber, so thank you. The person who's inspired me the most in my life has been my mother. My mother was a single mom with 3 daughters, one older and one younger. I'm in the middle. And as a little girl, I remember seeing my mom carry this strength with a sense of pride, even though we had very little. And the one thing that I really recall her doing a lot of was volunteering. Even though we didn't have a lot of money, we didn't have a lot of things, we had a lot of love. And from that experience of growing up, always giving to others who were less fortunate, that is what allowed me to have the desire to volunteer for the Three Doctors Foundation. That is what allows me to support the students here at Edison Job Corps in a way that's a bit more maternal. And it's allowed me to recognize the importance of continuing to give back and continuing to thank my mother for doing such an awesome job. Here at Edison Job Corps, we're in the life-changing business. Our job is to make sure that we change the lives of these students for the better. And every single day, our job is to figure out, how do I make sure that my interaction with that student means something? How do I make sure that they understand that I care about their future? How do I make sure that even when they leave Job Corps, that they remember these things and they continue to grow and do better? The young people can be a handful, but it's extremely rewarding work. I love what I do.
I want to be a counselor because I like to help people. And being in the office administration helps me learn a lot of soft skills as well as hard skills. Job Corps helped me out. I want to help people out.